Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the couch, and with more Pokemon Emerald Rogue. It's been a while, not too long, not as long as last time, but we're back. And today, I started with a mission, and it was to look at the quests and see what we could do. And I realized that there's only one last main quest before we finish the quest book. The Long Haul. And this has essentially been what I've been building up to this entire time. Bring 6 Pokemon into a gauntlet mode adventure and enter the Hall of Fame. And what they mean by that is I have to assemble my strongest 6 Pokemon, and I have to make one valiant effort to beat Pokemon Emerald Rogue. Now, I have a lot of good candidates, some of which you've seen, some of which you haven't, but I'd like to take a moment to introduce you to the squad. You know, we've seen him cameo before, but this is my shiny Metagross. You know, he's been with me for a long time. He's an old, reliable friend. Got Incineroar, the greatest Pokemon of all time. One of the GOATs, world champion. We have Scizor. Those of you might notice that he looks a little different than he did last time. The Adamantine Dragon is finally wearing a green coat. While I was doing some mining off screen, and I happened to run into a good spot to farm for some Scizor, and I managed to actually get him recorded. The problem is, though, is as I was trying to figure out how it worked to see if I had all the right items, I accidentally just made the shiny pie that turned him shiny. So I meant to do that on stream, but oops. So on the stream overlay, we're just going to cross that off because we've gotten the shiny Scizor. Sucks that it wasn't on stream, but that's all we wanted it for, just to make the Adamantine Dragon green. Next off, my Kyogre. I've been running with this guy for so long. I think rain teams are so strong, and there's no better Drizzle setter, truly. Kyogre is more of a tool than a weapon, but we will sure be using him a lot today. Sinistcha. Got it very recently. Love this Pokemon. I've been with this Pokemon a ton in VGC Gen 9. Genuinely one of the greatest out there. And then finally, I have a Murkrow, because I also love using Murkrow in competitive as my Prankster Quash Snarl user. Really just my speed control king. Yeah, just normal sets, some of which you might have seen. We are swapping, and I'll talk about this here quickly. We've swapped Kyogre from the Wide Lens to the Life Orb. And now, we haven't changed his moveset at all. We're still running very inaccurate moves. But the reason we've changed that is because we're using Metagross. To set up Gravity. So we're leading Metagross, and our goal is to get Gravity up. And for those of you who don't know, Gravity reduces evasion, essentially, on top of negating ground weaknesses. So we've got Earthquake Metagross running Gravity. And he's going to be paired with, of course, a VGC Incineroar. And we're running this Incineroar with Utility Umbrella, because this will negate the penalty that fire moves take in the rain. So even though it might be raining outside, Incineroar will be the only fire type on the field, able to launch super effective Flare Blitz at full power. And so that's going to be my sort of trump card for dealing with grass teams, essentially. Is going to be having the rain to use Blizzard on my Kyogre, because the rain's got to be up if Kyogre's up, but still being able to use Flare Blitz. And of course, Murkrow as well. With the GOAT. Tailwind Quash using Prankster. We have Snarl to reduce special attack damage, and Sucker Punch to revenge kill. Genuinely love this guy. I love that he can get the Eviolite. Really makes him a menace. And we're going to put him to good use. We're going to probably see a lot of Incineroar, Parting Shot, using Parting Shot to get Murkrow in, and then Metagross dropping an Earthquake. I foresee that being common. Funny thing, I actually had to change my Metagross's nature from Adamant to Brave to ensure that he would be slower than Incineroar, so Incineroar can Parting Shot first. Currently Metagross is still faster than Incineroar, but that's just because Incineroar is missing 19 levels. I assure you, it should even out. It also helps that my Incineroar happens to be max speed IV. Yeah, crazy. The only max he got was in speed, so we're gonna try to make some use out of it. Speaking of speed, I've also, since I was messing with the pies, I also maxed out the speed IV of my Adamantine Dragon as well. So hopefully he'll be able to outspeed where normally he wouldn't, because it has been a problem. But with Murkrow, we shouldn't have to worry at all about losing the speed control. And we've also finally upped the difficulty. We're now running back on the normal mode instead of the easy mode. I'm going to be taking off my my comfy shoes and putting back on the boots as we head back out into the trenches. I'm hoping to get just all the quests done, frankly, so we can unlock all the fun items. I was just thinking about how many different Terra types I would have on this team if I had other Terra shards. So that'll be next up. Next up, we try to outfit the team with more Terra shards. But I'm liking this format because this is kind of what I want. It's just more non-stop battles rather than all the monotony of the overworld, because I'm already grinding competitive Pokemon. I just want to put them to use. I think we're all ready to go, though. I've already done all the prep off-screen. Everyone's been trained and given the right moves. So let's just go. You're going to see as we get in there, I did a practice run. I didn't finish it, so I wouldn't get the achievement. But just to see what it's like. So we're going to enter into the familiar overworld map. But this is the last time we will see this map. And the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to grind our Pokemon up to level 100. They start at 10, but we're going to want to get them to 100. And then the actual fighting will begin. Let's see. I'm just trying to think what'll be the easiest. I'm thinking we do this one. Because if we see electric type, we can just spam our way through with Earthquake Metagross. Yeah. Honestly, you know, I think it was just enough to get all the pieces we needed. I think 800 hours was plenty of time. Yeah, so this is going to be the one boring part of the run where we just have to kind of mash out encounters until we get to 100. Oh, yeah, sturdy. Okay. Then we're just going to stop encountering Magnemites. If we could just get, like, another 7 Plusles, that'd be great. Or Minun, that'll work. I'm very confident in the team. If I'm being honest, I've been kind of mapping out a team similar to this for a while. I'm very confident that we can do this first try. Because we're using actual, like, VGC style, like, move spreads and composition. Also, shout out to that Minun discharge. Like, I didn't know Minun had it like that. Yeah, let's just find more Croagunk, because those are probably the easiest. Yeah, Walkthrow can't be too hard to kill. Yeah, faster, I figured. But he's just gonna spend his time doing that. Yeah, Hosha just dies to Psychic Sand, right? Yeah. Well. I don't know why they're not spawning any more of the easy Pokemon to kill. I mean, if they don't use attacking moves, I guess they are really easy to kill, but... Yeah, this was what confused me the most during my practice run. I was like, when are they going to stop me from leveling? And then they just didn't. So I was like, okay, I guess you just go to level 100 immediately. Alright, one more. One more and we're actually starting the run. Did he just try to Endeavor me? What was that? Tries to Endeavor with full health. Alright. She's like a citrus berry. I'm not too worried about the power points. Honestly, Metagross probably won't be seeing too much combat. Well, yeah, we will pick these up, though. I'm not going to spend any time, like, looking for items, but if I see any Terra Shards on the ground, I will grab them. Like, any Terra Dragons or Terra Fairies we pick up actually will be huge before the fights. Because I'm being serious, once we start the first gym fight, there will be no more open world section. It just goes away. So if we did want any items, this would be the last chance we have. But since our movesets are finalized, we just really want Terra Shards. I don't even care about healing items, because we're not allowing them in battle. Oh, a unique Pokemon. Oh, that kind of sucks because we're not trading anyone out right now. This is a challenge run. I know what that is too. I checked the unique Pokemon before I started stream just because I was curious. That is a snow warning Bronzong. So if you don't know, obviously in this ROM there are unique Pokemon that can spawn. They have like different abilities and moves, and so that Bronzong, when it appears on the field, will set to snow. I was actually kind of considering if I wanted it, but realistically, there's no reason to give it to Bronzong because they don't get Aurora Veil. That's the main reason that you would want a snow setter. So, kind of feels like a waste. Yeah. The only thing we'll do is once we get to this Nurse Joy, I'll grab a couple of like revives for the interim outside of battles. If we wanted to, there is a revival Ash we could get, but getting it restricts one of your Pokemon slots, so we'd have to be going with a team of 5 instead of 6, which doesn't sound very worth it to me, but is interesting if you wanted to give someone up. But frankly, I put everyone here with a purpose, so I would hate to drop anyone. Yeah, just sell everything. Just as much money as we can get. Yeah, we can sell these two, actually. I don't really want to change any of our Pokemon's items. Yeah, I mean it when I say it. There is only fighting from this point forward. So I'm just selling everything. Give the Master Ball for the culture. Plus, technically, I don't know that there won't be anything aside from gym trainers. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. What are the chances that there's a random off path that has a legendary? Yeah, okay. And that will be the last time we can buy items. There should be one free heal we get that we can use at some point within the first 8 gym leaders. So that will be useful. But from here on out, it's nothing but fighting. I don't think there's any reason we have to swap off the Incineroar Metagross lead. Because our hope is to get Gravity up if it's a good matchup for Kyogre, and then if it's not, we then course correct. But the only times when it wouldn't be good for Kyogre would probably be just Electric or Grass types, in which we have Incineroar and Metagross up front to deal with. So I'm thinking we're good to go. And we're starting with Fairy. It was good to have a Steel type up front. Yeah, Steel Fire, we have a great starting lineup for this. Water type, though. So, Hatchrin probably has a Dark move. Let's see. Yeah, I only have Bullet Punch as my Steel option right now. So I'm thinking... Let's just start off easy with a Fake Out into a Azumarill to catch the Water move, and we'll just Bullet Punch Hatchrin and see how much we can do. I doubt it will one-shot, though. We'll have to see. Yeah. Trick Room. Okay. Huh. Now this is interesting, because now I have all my speed tiers fucked up. So... I don't know how fast this Azumarill is. I don't want them to hit Incineroar. So we're just going to swap out instead of going for a Parting Shot. I think we go... So there's the chance... Okay, so I'm going to kill the Hatchrin because I'm Bullet Punching. And we could be hit with a Play Rough. What are the odds that they go for a Fairy move instead of a Water move? If they go for a Water move, switching to Murkrow here is fine, but if they go for a Fairy move, it's not. We could also go to Sinistcha. I think the covers for both options better, and then we have a Grass type move we can go into. Yeah, plus we don't actually even... What am I thinking? We don't want to set Tailwind up because I just Trick Room, so... Yeah, we'll Sinistcha. But this should kill the Hatchrin. Oh, they're just going for Belly Drum. Ooh, Belly Drum Citrus Berry, huh? Yeah, Tinkaton, that's a Fairy Pokemon, alright, okay. Yeah, so... God, what do I want to do here? I'm thinking we want to deal with this Azumarill. So what if I just Bullet Punched into Matcha Gotcha? That seems like a pretty safe play. I'm a bit scared of the Azumarill, so I just want to do whatever I can to kill it right now. I don't think it's really threatening anything, unless it has a Dark type move. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is not good. So we have Sword Dance, Tinkaton, Belly Drum, Azumarill. I want to send Incin back out, but I can't risk just like this Belly Drum waterfall. Thinking... I'm thinking we just fucking hit them as hard as we can. Okay, I'm glad I didn't double them then. Okay, let's see how much Gigaton does. They're gonna use their own move against them. Oh, crit might have mattered there. Yeah, that air balloon kind of was annoying. Okay, we're bullet punching the Alcremie. That honestly might kill. It's not very tanky. And I say we Surging Strikes into the Azumarill. Yeah, Aqua Jet, I was worried about that. Ooh, that Belly Drum. Dude, we're off to such a bad start. The Twisted Dimensions return to normal. We EQ here. I think we EQ, they're both very low, and we Tailwind. We Tailwind with Murkrow, Metagross goes next, Earthquake kills both. Well, unless I use a priority move, but this shouldn't kill. I mean, it didn't kill, but holy shit, that is Belly Drum. Jesus Christ, Belly Drum. Yeah, the fight's not over. We're mostly afraid of the Florges, so we'll attack them. We're swapping out to Incineroar. It sucks that these are also these have also all been like pretty bad matchups for Kyogre. Okay, they're terrestrializing. Terra Poison, huh? Ooh. It's not very strong and it's a spread move, yeah. Okay, I think from here we have them. Yeah, we're actually just gonna... Here's what I want to do. Oh no, I have Fake Out Pressure this turn. It's actually just Bullet Punch... Fake Out Florges. So now both teams have a Tailwind. Interesting. I'm pretty sure this just wins me the game if I just protect into EQ. Okay, they're also protecting. That's fine. Yeah, it works out in our favor. Bullet Punch for the win. Okay, so that was crazy. That was a crazy first one to start off with. Yeah, and see, now we're just doing battles. But first we're gonna lick our wounds, Jesus. They did not make that easy for me, huh? And they're not going to. But we're fine. We're just gonna pick ourselves back up. Oh my god. Oh, and they're all gonna be about that hard too. Okay, next one's up. That was even like a really good start for us with our starting teams. We had a fairy and a steel type, and we still were like just scrounging to get by. God, Billy Drum Swords Dance really fucked me up there, I'm not gonna lie. Normal battle, huh? Cyclizar, Ambipom, okay. So they have Fake Out Pressure, and then they could Shed Tail. I think we're gonna try to set up Gravity this turn and Fake Out. Actually, in the event that... So here's what I'm going to do. I think that Cyclizar wants to Shed Tail, right? So I'm going to just try to hit Cyclizar really hard to try to break sub. I'm going to try to Fake Out Ambipom, assuming that they're going to try to Fake out someone on my side. And I just hope that I'm... well, no. So I should always Fake Out Cyclizar, actually. He missed Fake Out. Okay, I'm not sure how he missed Fake Out, if I'm being honest. Psychic Surge. Psychic Seed? Okay. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna Gravity. We are going to Parting Shot on Indeedee. Okay, well, we were gonna Parting Shot Indeedee anyways. Double hit, I'm not too worried they've been intimidated. Yeah, the only annoying thing about Ambipom was the Fake Out Pressure, but for some reason they missed it. Now we're bringing Kyogre out. And we're setting up Gravity, so Kyogre's moves should always hit. And if we want to, we can protect Kyogre and Earthquake. So Indeedee's special defense was raised, so I'm going to hit him with a Bullet Punch. And the world is really my oyster here. Let's just go for Origin Pulse. Life Orb Origin Pulse. In the rain. Hitting me with these normal moves makes me wish I had a Rocky Helmet. Yeah, this is going to do a lot of damage. This is just going to kill. Yeah, I was only worried because of the Psychic Seed. Good thing that it didn't matter because they follow me. Braviary. Yeah, so there is no ground weakness here. Because I'm not sure what Braviary has, and I don't want it to hit Kyogre, we're actually going to Earthquake Protect this turn. Just for the fun of it. Okay, close combat. Ooh, we crit, but it wasn't enough. We can kill that with Bullet Punch at least. Ditto, this definitely has Imposter. Okay. So yeah, we go for Bullet Punch Origin Pulse. Oh! We're in the Psychic terrain still. My Bullet Punch was ineffective. Ooh, Focus Sash Ditto. So what's he gonna do? He's gonna Psychic Fangs. Should have EQ'd. Terapagos. Oh. Wait, that was supposed to clear the weather and terrain. This is what we're gonna do. We are going to Earthquake, Protect. Holy shit, Terrastellar Terrapagos. Oh my god. I think I was right to protect. Oh, Terra Starstorm. Okay, we killed the imposter. Oh, that did so little because of the Terra Shell. We are going to double switch here. It's going to use Terra Starstorm again. I want to swap into Incineroar and Sinistcha. Because it won't hit a Ghost-type Pokemon, and then Incineroar will fake it out next turn. I don't think Intim matters. I'm pretty sure it's just all special moves from Terrapagos. Okay, well, he just goes for Flamethrower, I guess, but good thing it was that slot. Yeah, well, now that it has Flamethrower, the math changes. So now that we know it has that, we're going to go into the Adamantine Dragon. We're going to fake out this turn so it can't Flamethrower into that slot, and then we're going to Terra Water. Actually, we'll just Flare Blitz here. And we're Terra Water, Surging Strikes. Assumingly here, it's either gonna Terra Starstorm or just Flamethrower. I'd prefer a Flamethrower. Yes. This might be enough between Surging Strikes and Flare Blitz. I think it would just be enough. Let's go. Yo, I didn't think they'd have Terrapagos, so I didn't think they'd hit me with that. The Gym 2 Terrapagos. This is why I brought Kyogre, by the way. I knew this shit would happen. If it didn't happen now, it'd happen later. Alright. So far, the team's looking great. Juan. So what do we do about Juan? Gastrodon, Pelipper. Is this Drizzle Pelipper? It is Drizzle Pelipper. So the rain's already been set up. I say we Gravity now. We fake out Pelipper. Or no, we fake out Gastrodon. Hey, wasn't worried. Incineroar's tanky as fuck. I just didn't want Gastrodon to hit Metagross. Now we are going to... Yeah, let's say we double switch. Yeah, let's swap Kyogre in for Metagross to cover for the ground type move from Gastrodon. And let's switch Incineroar into Murkrow. Yeah, let's do that. There's already a Drizzle. I believe Murkrow can take this. Okay, so I was right about the Earth Power, just wasn't right about Murkrow being able to take that. So that's gonna suck. Yes, this kills Pelipper. Yeah. Alright, so no more of those fucking hydro pumps. And Machagacha goes to kill. So now we have the Kyogre in gravity, so all of its moves are 100% guaranteed to hit. And we have the Sinistcha to divert her to get hit. Okay. Well, we don't really want to deal with Crawdons. Yeah, let's see. I say we just Thunder Shadow Ball. Hope that we're faster. Yeah. Okay. So as long as we were able to kill the Crawdon, I'm like, oh yeah, I can just Rage Powder. But no, if they're gonna do that, which I don't think can. I set the gravity up, but we're I guess never clicking anything aside from Thunder. Guess it makes sense. This is the water gym. Yeah, I probably could have saved some tempo if I just didn't bother setting up gravity. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh god, this is the skill link. This is skill link Rock Blast. He didn't have anything else. This was his best move. Okay. And the gravity's back to normal. Yeah, I say we just Thunder Machagacha. What else do we have to lose? This can only be Terra Water. Okay. Aside from... Okay, well, I'm using Machagacha, so it doesn't actually matter. This actually could kill. I'm so low. Never mind, I'm good. And we kill the Cloyster before I can Rock Blast again. Alright. And that's, what, Gym 3? Gym 3 of the Gauntlet. Let's go. Okay, we've been taking some casualties, but I think that's just been mostly the bad calls on my part. Fortunately, we're still good. Yeah. I thought Murkrow would be able to take that. I didn't think he would, like, have much health left. But I thought he would at least be able to set up a Tailwind. I guess, like, I just wasn't thinking that Pelipper was built like that. I don't know, I just didn't think Pelipper had the sauce. Katie, Bug Gym next. Great for Incineroar, not so great for Metagross. I might just swap out of Metagross immediately. Low Kicks Rabombi. Intimidate goes hard on the low kicks here. If they get the Rabombi, so we don't want it to do a Fairy type move into Incineroar or Murkrow. Oh, do you have Covert Cloak? Is that Covert Cloak Rabombi? Oh god. Okay, we're Tailwinding. We're Flare Blitzing. I don't know if I'm faster now that I'm paralyzed, but maybe? Nope. Well, once again, Murkrow died. At least this time, he got the Tailwind up. And he was full parried. And he was full parried. We're just going into Scizor. Let's see if we can get the Flare Blitz off this time. Yeah, I was like, there's no way I'm letting that Rabombi launch another Fairy type move. Incineroar, please. Incineroar, please. Oh my god. It's fine, Incineroar. It's not like this is super important that you hit your... in the bug gym. Just send Kyogre out, man. I don't know. I don't have a good switch in here. This has gone so poorly. You know, I really thought the bug one would be the easy one. I was like, oh, finally a break. Yeah, I knew I was setting the rain up for this Araquanid, I just didn't know what else to do about it. Yeah, Mega. Yeah, I guess we just lunge and Blizzard. Okay, so I missed the only one I cared about too. Thanks, Kyogre. Yep, I don't have that wide lens anymore, so I'm just ripping it. Yeah, I'm dead here. Okay, they don't go for the double up. Jesus. Yeah, we have to send Sinistcha out here and hope that it needs a bug move. Hospitality, heal Kyogre up a bit. Yeah, I was hoping they'd double in because it was so low. But now that Yanmega is extremely fast with most likely both Bug and Flying Stab, and I have Sinistcha in. So we're going to protect with Sinistcha. This is the reason we have Protect on them. God, yeah, we have to Thunder the Yanmega here. And hope that they go for the double into Sinistcha. Okay, this should be the end of Yanmega. That's good. Okay, yeah, and a bug move into Sinistcha. Venomoth? Oh god. Yeah, see, I don't have a good switch in, because whether they use a bug or a... Like, if they use a bug move, Metagross is going to be taking a bit of damage. He's probably fine, though. He was hit by an Intimidate earlier. So I'm just going to hope that Metagross is fine with it. And we are just... I think we're ripping the Origin Pulse here. We're ripping the Origin Pulse because I think this is... I think Araquanid is within kill range because the rain's still up. Okay, there's Venomoth. And then I missed. And he crit me with a Bug Bite. And then of course with a Fire type. What do I do against this? There will be a Fire type move coming into Metagross. God, I am in such a bad position. I think I have to... God. Okay, I have to switch a Metagross into Sinistcha because I need Kyogre to keep launching off attacks. And I need the Origin Pulse again, and that's what I have to do. Be Sinistcha to get Kyogre back. Please Terrifire. Please Terrifire. Thank God. But this does mean Sinistcha is absolutely dead. Okay, you protected, whatever. Wait, did he miss the Sinistcha? That, it was huge. Oh, that was so big. We needed that so bad. Fuck you, Volcarona. Okay, now we Matcha Gotcha and we protect. And that's GG. We needed that miss on that Heat Wave so bad. Oh, God. I thought that'd be the easy one. These are hard. We've been getting some Pokemon that I just... I just didn't expect. Yeah, we keep losing this Murkrow. The Eviolite is just not enough to keep him alive, unfortunately. Alternatively, I can be running Focus Sash. The problem is normally I Eevee train my Murkrow to be as bulky as possible. This Murkrow has no investment, because I don't know how to do that. So, yeah, maybe for this Murkrow in the future, Focus Sash would be better. Press. Oh, is this going to be Perma Rain? Perma Rain is interesting, because we are running the Utility Umbrella Incineroar, which could matter. Dude, I hate these Pokemon we're starting with. I hate that he has Quaquaval and Dondozo. Here's the thing. I want to try to kill this Quaquaval, but also, I don't know if he's going to have Tatsugiri. If I kill Quaquaval and he sends out Tatsugiri, that's going to suck. But beating through Dondozo while Quaquaval is beating on me does not sound fun. I think I'm going to give up my Fake Out pressure this turn to just rip an EQ Protect. Because I think that Quaquaval is absolutely attacking Incineroar. Oh, he's cursing. We're Psychic Fangsing and we're swapping. We are taking the risk that... We're taking the risk that he sends out a Tatsugiri. I'm a bit afraid of Quaquaval. Yeah, Aqua Step. That's gonna hurt. And it raises his speed. Yeah, I need to kill this Dondozo before he just becomes unkillable. If he's cursing, and if they send out Tatsugiri here, this is going to be very hard. Okay. Oh my god, that was Tatsugiri. Yeah, I'm hoping Thunder will kill here. Because he's raising his physical defense, not his special defense. So I'm hoping that this will be enough. It is enough. Let's go. And then the Psychic Fangs goes into the Politoed. Interesting choice there. But I'm glad that he did that, because now we're going to swap Metagross into Sinistcha, and we're going to regen that health back. This is also why we're running Life Orb, because we want to make full use of that extra damage and Sinistcha's healing. So, we've been hurt a bit, we go into Sinistcha, we're going to get all that health back, and then... I think I'm just going to rip the Origin Pulse here. Do I Terra Water Origin Pulse? Terra Water in the rain Life Orb Origin Pulse, I think we'll just kill everything from this point forward. So I think that's just what we're doing. Then we get all the health back, Hospitality. There's no way this doesn't kill the Swampert, right? Oh, it's terrestrializing? If it terrestrializes to a ground type, it's an L. Okay, it's a water type, that's fine. Okay, Protect kind of sucks here, but I'm glad we didn't Thunder. Because next turn we're going to hit the Machagachas, so everything will die no matter what. Earth Power, huh? Yeah, that would have sucked if Metagross was still there, huh? Yeah, this is GG. We are going to just Machagacha and Thunder. Okay, this was the cleanest one by far, but luckily they were kind of helping us out because we were preparing for the rain. Okay, well, I missed Magigacha and I'm getting hit by Ice Beam. The game just wants to send me one last fuck you. That's fine, because we're just gonna swap. Okay, Empoleon, what are the odds Empoleon's going for, like, another ice move, right? How about we actually just protect and, yeah, let's just hit that Thunder. Ooh, yeah. Empoleon's a little bulky, I was worried about that. So, we're swapping Sinistcha out now for Metagross to cover for the Ice type and the Water type attacks. And we're ripping the Origin Pulse. Should be enough to kill Empoleon, should hopefully be enough to kill Politoed. This is Tera Water Origin Pulse. With Life Orb. Yeah, I figured that'd be enough. Politoed is not that tanky. Oh, did I just raw miss it? Okay, well. You know, I'm just so not used to Kyogre missing like this. Get that life regen from the leftovers. Lola Mola. Bullet Punch probably doesn't kill, but it'd be funny if it did, because I just want to rip a raw Thunder into this Alola Mola. Yeah, I didn't think so. But it'll go next turn. Yeah, I don't even want to know what it was gonna do. I was worried about Wide Guard, if I'm being honest. So I'm pretty certain Alola Mola gets Wide Guard. I think that might be one of its only redeeming qualities. And there should be a GG. Okay. Okay, so fortunately enough, you know, easier than the Bug Gym. Crazy. I don't know, I just guess I didn't realize we had such a huge bug weakness on the team. But yeah, I guess we do have some bug weak mons, huh? I'm just not used to it. Alright, strategy doesn't change, we've already perfected it. We have our best opener. Morty. Makes me wish Incineroar had Dark-type move, but I just really want to protect on him. I just want to have plenty mons that can protect. Golurk and Frostlass. Okay, so this is not a great... I don't like his opener into my opener. So what do I want to do here? Because Golurk is threatening both my mons, but again... Well, I don't know. I don't want to be hit by a Shadow Ball on Metagross. And I believe my Terra type on Metagross is Psychic. And it wouldn't be worth tearing Metagross right now, I don't think. I think we have to just swap into the Adamantine Dragon and fake out Golurk. Oh my god, he's still Ghost type. I'm so stupid. I just remembered that he was Ground. Did they just double... Oh, okay, you know what? I'll take it. God, that's gonna live with me forever. I don't want to... They set up double rocks on me. So we're just gonna protect here so I don't have to swap into double rocks this turn. Yeah, this kills. We don't worry about the ground type move, and hopefully next turn we can just Flare Blitz the Frostlass. Oh my god, it's a Gholdengo. At least we have knockoff. This is gonna hurt if it uses Ooh, taunt. I don't like that. Okay, it missed the Shadow Ball. Let's go. I thought it was just going to immediately go for the Make It Right, and I was like, oof, I don't want to take that, but... Oh, no, the pole. Okay. Oh god, what do we do against Dragapult? I kind of want to... If I'm taunted, so I can't parting shot. I want to finish off this Goldango before he nasty plots. So we just have to swap Incineroar then. I want to swap into Murkrow. Yeah, honestly, the stone's doing less than I thought. Terraghost. Honestly, I'll take it. Oh! Okay, that sucks. That's fine. We are just going to knock off into him again with the Tailwind. Knock off, finish him off this turn. Okay, that's one huge threat gone. Ooh, Dragon Darts. Yeah, so fun fact, Dragon Darts is broken in this ROM hack. It doesn't work with smart targeting. So now we're just going to keep spamming knockoff. What do you think the odds are that he's Dragon Dartsing again, huh? I could just go into Incineroar. And in fact, I think I will. And now the taunt's gone too. It weakens the Dragon Darts. But I'm probably still dead because holy shit, those rocks. Oh. Intimidate? Intimidate OP? Okay, well. You did good, Incineroar. Let's see. What do we want here? Let's go into Sinistry. So, let's see, we want to... What do we want to do here? I guess we just knock off into the Dragapult again. Yeah, and hopefully Sinistry can kill this Bramblegast. Hey, not gonna lie, I don't remember what Bramblegast stats even look like, but I figured it wasn't very tanky. And their final Pokemon, Poltergeist. Okay, they had a couple scary ones there. It's crazy that the later gyms are easier than the earlier ones. This game's always surprising me. Because, like, nothing's even changing. We're not even changing our team round to round. They just really hit us with some fucking curveballs in the beginning. This is going real well. The team is strong. Let's get everyone healed back up. It is interesting to play without EVs, I will say. Really missing those Murkrow defense EVs. It's starting to become really apparent that he does not have any EV training. Alright, no problem though, no problem. Yo! Permanent sand. Yikes. I think that I can override that with rain, maybe. I hope I can. Fortress and Magnezone. Oh god, there's a fucking bomb. I'm gonna forego Fake Out Pressure here to kill Fortress before he explodes. We are gonna set up a... well, do we bother to set up a Gravity? He's not an electric gym leader, so I think we do. And he might have some air balloons, so I said we set up Gravity, and we Flare Blitz. This kills, unless he has Sturdy, which would suck for me. Yep. Rock Helmet. Oh, he's burned. Let's go! Let's go! Spikes, that's fine. Incineroar's not dead. And Fortress dies to the burn. Dude, that's so lucky. Honestly, we deserve some luck, though. Yeah, I say we just hit him with the obvious. And we hope that, we don't get Thunderbolt killed. Because he has Eviolite. Ooh, Vacuum Wave. Yikes. Okay. I should have just protected. Oh, I thought I turned that off. Oops. Oh well. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Right, gravity. Yeah, I'm new to using the team, alright? I just put it together today. We're still remembering some quirks. Yeah, Bullet Punch because he's on sturdy. Oh? Cuss that, Barry. But I have priority. Thank God. Ooh, hate to see it. God, I missed when Steel resisted Dark. Poor Metagross. But if that's its only Dark type move, I think we're fine. Because it's not going to be any stronger than that. Unless we want to EQ here. Yeah, I'm down to EQ Protect. Fairy? Whoa! That's crazy. So it's not weak to, it's not weak anymore. Oh, okay. Huh. They're Fairy really interesting. Hold on, kind of making its fight harder by using Roost there, I think. What do I do against a Terra Fairy Corviknight, huh? I don't want to switch Scizor into an Earthquake. I guess maybe I don't Earthquake this turn. I mean, I could just Earthquake and then, Matcha to heal back the damage. So this turn didn't play out at all how I thought it would. But you know what? I'll take it. I was just surprised the entire time every event played out. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's just keep spamming Earthquake. I'm just making all the worst plays today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Womp. Into the Kyogre just to live whatever the Sandslash wants to do here. And then we get Good Time Hammer to end it. I've not been using a lot of Kyogre despite this being a Kyogre-centric team. The leads just keep tripping me up. Alright, Gym 7. Still got a lot ahead of us. Poor Murkrow, man. He's not gotten any real opportunity to shine. Part of that might be my fault, but God, I wanted so much more for him. I spent all my money to buy Tailwind as a TM just so he could be the one to use it. And it is just going like this, huh? Gym number 8. Yo, Rourke. First Byron, then Rourke. So our match in Rock is really good, so I wonder how the game's gonna completely trip me up. Yeah, Ogerpon Rock will do it. Yeah, Ogerpon Rock, huh? Okay. The Intim's going crazy here. So... yeah, let's see. I want to... yeah, I want a Bullet Punch to break Sturdy. And then I'm going to Protect. They're ripping the Terra on Ogerpon. That makes sense. And yes, they do embody Aspect. Okay, fortunately, I'm pretty sure I know where that attack is going. Okay. I want to... oh man, I'm kind of scared of these two now. My hope was to set up Gravity this turn, and then swap into Kyogre. But now that their Swords dancing, I'm worried I need to make an aggressive play. I could Bullet Punch Flare Blitz into the Ogerpon, maybe? Question is, what does the Ogerpon do this turn? Because I think if I don't swap Incineroar, he dies. Bullet Punch is not going to be enough to kill. Earthquake will probably kill the Ogerpon. We can't swap into Murkrow because if Ogerpon uses Ivy Cudgel into the Incineroar slot, it'll be a Rock-type move, and that will kill Murkrow. So we don't have an immunity to swap into, so we just have to swap into someone who can take the Earthquake, I think, and the Ivy Cudgel. So it makes me want to swap directly into Kyogre. Because from there, I can then swap the Metagross into Sinistcha to heal back some of the damage. I'm thinking we do that. Oof, these leads have got me stressing. We set up the rain. Of course, the Liquidation's there. Damn it. It didn't even kill the Ogerpon. Okay, a Bullet Punch kills Ogerpon here. There's nothing they can do about it. Yeah, fuck it, and we Surging Strikes a Dreadnought. This is gonna hurt. Fuck. I hate that I didn't turn that off and I've been saved by it twice now. That really makes it feel disingenuous. Dude. Okay, we don't have a good swap here. Because again, we can't swap into our only ground resist. But we're going to have to, I think. Like... if they double into... they're gonna double into that slot because they all see a kill. And I can't protect on Scizor. I can hope that Sinistcha survives it, but Sinistcha's gonna have to take the Earthquake too, on top of the double up. I could swap to Incineroar, but he will most certainly die. But he'll get the Intimidate off. We have to swap in a Murkrow and hope that they're not double targeting that slot, I guess. Or that they're not just both using rock moves. Yeah, it's over. It's like, nobody would have survived that. I think he has to recharge after Rock Wrecker. Yeah, from here we have to protect Earthquake again to kill the Iron Boulder. Losing Kyogre there is really gonna fuck us over here. Colossal. I think we parting shot into the Colossal. You know what we do here? We're actually going to Terrasilize Metagross to remove his Fire type and his Ground type weakness. It's kind of the only thing we can hope to do, because we need Metagross to survive. And let me just confirm that I am faster than Metagross. I am faster than Metagross. So we parting shot into the Colossal. Our only hope is that they're not doubling into the Incineroar slot, I think. Back into Sinistcha. Yeah, I assume there would be that. Okay, the Citrus Berry. Okay, Will-O-Wisp. That really sucks. That really, really sucks. Oh my god, Friendship again. I'm being bailed out by this. It's not even supposed to be on. No, I want to EQ this turn and protect because I want Colossal to take the Earthquake, but I don't want Colossal to hit a Fire-type move. Okay, cuss that berry. Cuss that berry into recharge. Kills a Rhyperior. Ooh, and massive. Okay, that's fine. We're not weak to it anymore. That was the whole reason we terrestrialized there. Let's go. What is that Garganacl sprite? Why does he look like 3D? Okay, we're bullet punching into Machagacha. Dude, thank God I wasn't burned though. Burn most certainly makes this almost impossible. Like, but holy shit, we got bailed so hard. And I think we just clean this out with Bullet Punch. Bro, these are so much harder than I thought they'd be. The team's clutching up, though. The team is clutching up. Where I fail, the team finds a way. Dude, losing Kyogre there kind of... I thought that sealed my fate. I am so glad we had Terra Psychic there. I was kind of complaining about it, like, man, I would rather have Terra Steel so we don't have to worry about the random Dark-type moves, but oh my god. Losing my Fire and my Ground weakness there was the only reason we won. We would have wiped it otherwise. Like, oh my god, just Iron Boulder, man. Had to fight him a couple times, but like, he trips me up. Sydney. Alright, fire types. Oh, wait, Sydney. Is Sydney's dark type? I thought it was fire. Oops. I think I'm thinking of the wrong guy, I guess. I think I'm thinking of Flint from Gen 4. Oops. Well, this is fine. So I think we bet on Kyogre. No, we don't have to. We can actually just bet on Scizor. Here's what I want to do. I want to fake out the... What do I think is going to hurt more? I don't want the Grimmsnarl to set up any screens. So I kind of want to fake him out first. Let's go for it. Terastallizing already. Terra Dark. They were going for the kill on that Metagross. Ooh, just to fake out. My switch was rewarded. Terra Dark, really interesting though. Do we parting shot or do we just swap? I think we parting shot. Yeah, reflect. That kind of sucks there, but it's fine. Yeah, that sucks. But it's fine, because we're going to swap into Murkrow here for the Tailwind. We'll finish off the Weavile, and we'll waste another turn of Reflect. I would really hate to see a Sucker Punch here, but we just have to see. We have to risk it because, like, I don't want to get hit with another knockoff. It'll do less, but it'll still hurt. Okay, Weavile's down. Spirit Break, oof. Eviolite saving his life, though. A lunge. Rawdance. We could hit him with the Snarl. The Snarl will break any Focus Sash Cronut might have, and it'll weaken Grimmsnarl's Spirit Break, so Murkrow will survive it if they go for it again. I say we do that. Aqua Jet, kind of frustrating. We confirmed it wasn't Focus Sash. Not too worried about the Spirit Break, yeah. Let's see. I think we go back into Incineroar here. We're just going to fake this Grimmsnarl out again and finish the Crawdaunt with another lunge. Trying to waste those turns of Reflect, because that's annoying. Okay, he's just swapping. Houndoom. So now, because that Houndoom is absolutely going to try to use a fire move into our Scizor, we're going to Terra Water, swap the Sinistcha. We don't have... Unfortunately, we don't have our Mystic Water anymore, but I don't think we'll need it against Houndour. So we're just going to Terra Water and Surging Strike. So I doubt that the attack from the Grimmsnarl will kill Scizor after this healing. Yep. Become a water type. We probably didn't need to Terra Water there, I just wanted to, just to be sure, in case there was some kind of weird shenanigans. Alright, our Tailwind petered out, but we've gotten lots of use out of it. Shiftry. So our Tailwind's not up, and Shiftry is probably faster than Scizor. Could probably throw a Grass-type move into him. Let's swap back to Incineroar. Let's do Incineroar Kyogre. Let's just do a double switch here. I want to reposition completely. I don't think Shiftry is faster than Kyogre. And I doubt a Grass-type move is going into the Sinistcha slot. Yeah. If that was going for Kyogre, I would have been calling BS. Okay, Spirit Break does kind of suck. I hate to get the special attack drop on Kyogre, but that's probably fine. So Incineroar here has the utility umbrella. So we're going to just launch a Fire Blitz into this Shiftry. It should be fine. Incineroar's power should not be weakened. I think we just ripped the Origin Pulse here. Yeah, and the Grimmsnarl, and then... Oh, missing the Leaf Storm. I wasn't too afraid. Shiftry's special attack was not great, and he was -2. Now, if he was trying to use, like, I don't know, Leaf Blade and Stabilize. Let's just Flare Blitz into Origin Pulse again. Okay. You know, it was a little rocky in the middle there, but I think we pivoted around quite well. This Life Orb Kyogre, I think it's working out for the most part pretty well. That's Elite 4-1. Murkrow, once again, a casualty of war. Murkrow, it's just really him not being as tanky as I'm used to. And if I'm not able to EV train him, I might just have to say goodbye to Murkrow as the de facto Tailwind user. Just because I want to be able to swap him in more often to take a hit. Because since he has Prankster, he'll always get it up, even if I have to sack him. Opal? What? We've already fought Opal! Dude, Opal's coming back with a vengeance! Hi again, Grimmsnarl. I missed you. Okay, so... we know that this Grimmsnarl is probably going to start with Reflect. So let's just deny it. This Hatterene could know Mystic Fire, which would suck. Yeah, they Trick Room here, okay. I'm not too concerned about Trick Room right now. Yeah, I want to Bullet Punch, and I want to Parting Shot to bring in Murkrow. Because even though we don't want to use Tailwind, Murkrow has Quash, which will force someone to go last in turn order. So it doesn't matter about the speed order. So we can still kind of control the speed. And this is why Murkrow is my preferred sort of speed control Pokemon. Because with both Quash and Tailwind, I don't even have to worry about Trick Room. So they did manage to get a Reflect up. We're dealing with. So Primarina... yeah, Murkrow actually is in danger of double Psychic type. Yeah. It could... Yeah, I think I made a mistake with Murkrow in again. We're gonna have to hard swap here. But it's fine. Yeah, Primarina was kind of a hard one. I did not expect that one. Bullet Punch through the Reflect. I think we're just gonna have to rely on our Steel types here. Yeah, that would have killed. I'm just not used to the AI using Trick Room to reverse the speed control. I don't really have any contingencies for that. Yeah, screw your speed order. Oh, missing the Hydro Cannon. I almost went into Kyogre knowing that Primarina had Hydro Cannon. I'm really glad I didn't. Wheezing, huh? Oh, no neutralizing gas. So we're in fairy terrain, not psychic terrain, so I can Bullet Punch, yes. Let's just go for the knockoff onto the Wheezing just to scout for its item, so if I can't get Catan here. Ooh, it wasn't enough. Yo, with the double miss Hydro Cannon, unfortunate. Fortunate for me because I did not manage to kill it. Oh, Black Sludge. Okay, the Twisted Dimensions are back. Surely Bullet Punch kills now. And we Gigaton into the Weezing. Okay. And this should definitely kill Weezing. It's a shame that Poison doesn't give Fairy a resistance to Steel. Weird that Poison doesn't resist Steel. Alcremie, Alolan Ninetales, extra weak to Steel, I see. I'm calling that this kills Alolan Ninetales, and if it doesn't, then this should. Ooh, Alcremie is the ace. Gotta say, I'm not too afraid of it. I know it can use Mystic Fire, but I'm just gonna let it do it, honestly. Okay, with the Blizzard, we're not too afraid of that. Honestly, I would have been more worried about an Aurora Veil going up there. Yeah, it has Light Clay. Okay, it's raising its defense drastically. That's annoying. But it terrestrialized into a flying type, so we always beat this with Kyogre. So we're just gonna do that right now. Ninetales gone. Yeah, would have been way better. Oh, now it's Calm Minding. Yo, the Alcremie's setting up. Yeah, watch out. This little guy's gonna make a big impact. Let's see if it can survive the thunder. Yo! The Calm Mind mattered. You know, without Reflect, that probably just killed. Add me repeat action. Dude, Opal came back with a vengeance. But I gotta say, I think her first team was scarier. We haven't been seeing any other legendaries. They kind of just stopped appearing for some reason. I really did expect everyone to have a legendary. Alright, who's next? Yo, Aaron. Oh, Perma Rain? Okay. I wonder what he's gonna be doing with that. I see. They're protected bug types, huh? Too bad. This is utility umbrella Incineroar. Okay, we bullet punch, flare blitz, get rid of Fortress before he explodes. Yeah, Rocky Helmet makes sense. Let's go! No explosions, we're not leaving it to chance. Ooh, yeah, that hurts. Swords dancing up, that's fine. We know our Incineroar's faster, we're just gonna rip another Flare Blitz. Vikavolt. You know what? I think I actually just want to swap into Sinistry right now for the healing. Because I'm going to take a bunch more with this Flare Blitz. Because this is going to be a one-hit KO. Oof. Ooh, Bullet Punch. Yeah, he knows it's cooked for him. He knows he's cooked. Yeah, where's your Taro Water? You set up this rain for nothing. Ooh. So because his speed fell, I'm just going to have to hard swap him. Yeah, I say we just Matcha Gotcha and hard swap. Let's see. We could swap into Kyogre here. I'm not really... Well, Vikavolt could do an electric move. How about we... Let's swap to Metagross. Kleavor could know a ground-type move. I don't think it'll click it here. Because it would hit Vikavolt as well. Yeah, Stone Axe. Oh, I missed Kleavor. That sucks. Ooh. Spamming Electro Web is not fun here. I'm going to protect Earthquake. Protect Earthquake. I am mostly worried about the Kleavor here. I don't want it to those Steel Axes to hurt. Trailblaze. Interesting. Yeah, Levitate. They don't all have a Levitate. I was kind of hoping this one didn't. Oh, wow, that didn't. That did so much less than I thought. Let's see. Matcha Gotcha. Bullet Punch. Do we think he's within range of this? Probably not. Ooh, but he was close though. If I hadn't missed that first Matcha Gotcha, it would have been enough. But he missed his attack. So, it might as well have. Ooh. Hate to see that. But we'll swap into Scizor here now. Take advantage of this rain. Yeah, Mega again, huh? Yeah, let's Gigaton the Yam. I don't want the Bug-type moves into the Grass-type here. Terastallizing. A Flying-type. Still hoping that this just kills it. Yeah, Terra Blast, Terra Flying, huh? That would've hurt. Ooh, just barely not enough. This Vikavolt is a problem for us, huh? I'm expecting the Thunderbolt to go into the Scizor again. God damn it. He's just not as tanky as I'm used to him being. I just think he can survive. But he can't. He has no EVs. Ooh, fuck. Actually, is this Vikavolt just gonna fucking sweep me? Yeah, we Kyogre Incineroar here, I think for the win. But yikes. Oh no, Incineroar dies to rocks. Yeah, we kind of have to Rage Powder here. Because I don't want the Thunderbolt to hit Kyogre. We could wipe here. This has been... Oh my god, Kyogre. Kyogre missed the Vikavolt. Oh my god, he just used Electro Web. Do I lose here? I think I wipe. I think I wipe, actually. I think I wipe. Because Incineroar dies to rocks. Yeah, we wipe here, chat. We wipe on Elite Four. I think that was it 3 or 4? Either way, we were right there at the end. Well, I guess we'll have to try again tomorrow. That's unfortunate. So what were some problems there? So Murkrow didn't really work out the way I wanted him to. Despite him having the Eviolite, he was very often just dying. Does not help that he has a minus SpDef in nature. Need to fix that, apparently. Yeah, Sinistcha was good. I liked Sinistcha a lot. Kyogre missed a lot of their attacks. I really was not getting gravity up as often as I probably should have been. Because if I had gotten gravity up, I would have been getting those hits. I lost there because Kyogre missed the Origin Pulse and the Vikavolt. I think that was like the reason I lost. But I think it was probably cooked no matter what. Scizor? I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to put Close Combat on him over Knockoff. I just ran out of cash, and I couldn't do it. And I still don't think I have enough to do it. Metagross and Incineroar lead, I think, did pretty well. I think that maybe I should be leading Murkrow Incineroar, though. Because getting Tailwind up is really important for me. And I think that Murkrow isn't tanky enough to be a pivot, even though that's what I was hoping for. So I think that we might start seeing this lead, and I might start parting shotting into Metagross. Or we might just go into Kyogre from the parting shot there. Yeah, because we want Metagross to attack, but we also want him to be a user of gravity. Yeah, Earthquake also, it was clutch. I was right that I needed Earthquake the coverage, because I was like, what do I do against the all electric teams? I don't know, die. So I needed the ground coverage, but I just don't have enough good switch-ins to it is the problem. I could try to start Murkrow Metagross. Murkrow Metagross isn't awful because it allows me to also have a Intimidate switch-in always at the ready. Because sometimes in leading Incineroar, I don't always get value out of that person's Intimidate. So maybe Metagross or Murkrow is the actual way we win this. We might keep Terra Psychic here. I think it's fine for now. I was wondering about getting a Water Terra Shard for Metagross, just like Scizor has. Because Metagross gets a lot of the same benefits Scizor does for having Terra Water. He just doesn't have a stab move to go along with it. But honestly, Terra Psychic there, I was honestly kind of happy to have it when we had it. So I'm not sure. Maybe we just leave him as Terra Psychic for now until we have a better idea. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I can take from that. I need to use Murkrow better, because Murkrow was kind of the big one to let us down. And I need to be more careful with my pivots. I think I'm switching too much. I think if I can address those problems, we win next time, easy for sure. But that is gonna have to do it for this run. It's a bit shorter, but that was just the nature of the game mode. But hopefully, next time we've got this, and we can finally put this quest to an end. And next time, I'm turning friendship off. Honestly, I'm glad we didn't win, because if we won and the friendship mechanic mattered, I wouldn't have felt that great about it. If I'm being honest, I don't want to do any kind of healing or any kind of assist in the battles. But we'll have to leave that for next time. I hope you guys at least enjoyed the run and the preview of the team as we continue to